Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Amazon's The Prime Effect. I'm your host, Clayton Clark, Chief Operations Officer here at Amazon headquarters, and today I'm thrilled to have a conversation with Rai Plakius about a sustainability initiative that he and his team have been working on. Rai, how are you today?
I'm excellent. Thank you for asking, Clayton. Great to meet you. And I'm just really excited to share this initiative our project team's been working on for the Amazon executive team.
Why don't you talk to me a little bit about what you guys have been working on?
Yeah, so our basic premise is to take single-use paper bags and repurpose them to be used for shipping packaging in all of our box packages. So that sounds pretty simple, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Um, but we have a plan to engage in and encourage our customers to take part by returning the boxes and the paper bag packaging filling so that we can reuse them for new shipments. Then we'll recycle those materials into other paper products once they're no longer usable for shipping. So what we're really proposing here is a sustainable cradle to cradle manufacturing process for our shipping materials.
Well, that sounds like it has some potential, maybe, and I'm definitely interested to find out more. So, Rai, you already know likely what's on my mind. I want to know, how is this going to impact our triple bottom line? Could you start off maybe by telling me about how this is going to impact our customers?
Sure. Yeah, it's going to start with encouraging people to collect and return their waste paper bags. And then we're going to make it really easy for them to schedule pickups and send them reminders. And they're going to get discounts uh, earned through points for their purchases or for use on their future purchases based on their contributions with the program. So the whole idea really is to build in engagement with the idea of reusing materials. But the biggest benefit they're going to get is that feeling that they've made a positive difference in reducing waste.
That's great to hear, Rai. We have consistently seen that when we invite customers to be part of a shared journey, especially one focused on sustainability, that it does actually strengthen engagement and builds long-term trust with the brand. So this is starting to sound like a really great idea. Can you elaborate more maybe on how this is going to benefit the environment?
Well, the obvious answer is going to be we're going to be able to divert about 4.2 metric tons of waste from of paper bags from landfills and recycle centers, and then reuse them through this process, while reducing the amount of plastic packaging that we currently use for filling in packages. So that's not the only part, though. It's also going to eliminate high volume of or it's not just going to eliminate this high volume of materials from our landfills. It's also going to reduce the pollution that's associated with those paper mills and the wastewater and the power demand that goes into paper production that we currently need for cardboard.
Excellent analysis, Ryan. Initially, my mind was focused on landfill waste primarily when you first introduced this project, but you're right to consider the much larger sounding impact of reducing actual production in the first place. So, I have one more question for you, Rye, and I so appreciate your time. How is this going to benefit Amazon?
Well, absolutely, yeah. And so we can talk a little bit of numbers here. So tell me, Clayton, do you know how many packages Amazon ships per year?
An average year would be about 22 billion.
Yeah, that's a lot. And our statistics show about half of those are shipped in boxes. So this initiative would save about 25 cents per boxed package. And if we could process just 10% of those packages, it would save roughly $28 million each year. And we expect that number to be able to grow as it gains popularity. And we could save up to 280 million each year through this process.
Wow, that is substantial.
Yeah, and it's not the only benefit. The very customer interactive initiative, it's going to raise Amazon's brand recognition, right? It's really going to encourage people to look at how they can incorporate reuse and recycle into other parts of their lives. And then when they get those positive feelings that they have from reusing and recycling, they're going to think of Amazon.
I love that. Well, Rye, you shared a lot of really interesting information. I will gladly take this to the board on your behalf, and we're going to really give this some serious thought. So, genuinely, thank you so much for your time.
Certainly. And thank you for allowing me this opportunity to come here and share this amazing work that our very talented and dedicated team has developed. We really feel like this could be a win-win for Amazon's continued dominance in the worldwide shipping.
Absolutely. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to the Prime Effect. I'm your host, Clayton Clark, and we'll see you next time.